Let's go back to that first day then. When was it, in March there when you started? What was going through your head when you came on campus? I mean, you had to get your uniforms, get your knives, you're walking on
Yeah.
campus. What is going through your head? What are you thinking?
Well, of course, at the time, everybody wore whites. I mean, we're talking white everything: white pants, white, apron, white jacket. And so at first I was like, because that was not the environment I had been working in. Obviously, I mean, we were wearing jeans and t-shirts, but I mean, the cooks were wearing, a jacket or whatever. And so at first I thought, wow, this is interesting. I thought we'd go with a little funny, coming from my perspective. We're all in white. But I did learn how to do laundry. Let me tell you one thing, because we had lineup every day. So trust me, I passed every day. And so, so anyway, so the first day, I'll never forget this. It was funny because it was production class where we were feeding the kids in the dorm. And so, and I was living off campus. I had an apartment and stuff. And I was just a couple years older than a lot of the students, and I didn't really want to live in a dorm again. And so, so anyway, so that class, we learned to produce the food for the cafeteria at the, at the dorm area. And so, you show up, and I don't know, I forget how many people in the class, we'll say 15 or whatever. And there's TAs all over the place and chef instructors. And honestly, I don't even remember who the instructor was at this point. But what I do remember is that the very first day, we're serving breakfast. I mean, you're there at, dark 30 in the morning, and as a class, and that's how you started. So it was like being at work, except that you knew nobody, and and you're being judged, and you're having to be in uniform. So it was definitely an intimidating moment, trying to get your feelers like, geez, how do I fit into all this, and what am I supposed to do? And of course you get assignments, but every day the assignment is something you've never done before. And the funniest memory I have of that course was, there was a kid there from Maine who was one of my classmates. He had never been in a kitchen, like never. Or at least I had been working in a kitchen for several months, and I had some nice skills at that point. I knew certain things and could identify stuff, so it wasn't like a complete foreign animal to me. But this kid, it was his first day in a commercial kitchen, and I forget what he had to prep, but I'll never forget, this kid cut every single finger on his left hand. He was right-handed, and I was kind of laughing. It was nothing bad. I mean, not to laugh at people that cut themselves, but it was just, I felt so bad because it was his first day, and he hadn't had knife skills yet, and he's having to do knife work. And he literally had Band-Aids on every single finger by the end of the day, and had a glove on. And it kind of tickled me, and he was freaked out. I mean, he just absolutely had no idea what's going on. So that was my first day at culinary school. It was feeling bad about the kid from Maine, but also just trying to, figure it out myself, and having to get up really early. I think I had been working nights, before at the restaurant. And so I think we had to be there like 5 in the morning, something like that. It was early.
Yeah, to serve
And
breakfast.
so,
But
that was my first memory and experience at JW.
they always seem to cut themselves that first day when they get those brand new knives, because they're so sharp.
Right.
And I guess they used to never seen them or dealing with dull knives, and someone will
Yes.
run their finger down them. Or
Yeah.